Vegetals, the geometric perfection of Phyllotaxis. Look closely. This isn't random. This is geometry alive. A sunflower doesn't place its seeds anywhere it wants. It follows a pattern so consistent, it looks programmed. And here is the question that changes everything. How can a plant without a brain build a design that mathematicians recognize instantly? Welcome to Phyllotaxis, the hidden architecture of leaves, scales, petals, and seeds. This is where math meets botany in the most literal way possible. You've seen it before, in a pine cone, in a pineapple, in a succulent that looks like a green galaxy, in Romanesco broccoli nature's fractal cathedral. These spirals are not decoration, they are a strategy. Plants are solving a physical problem. How do you pack as many parts as possible, leaves, seeds, scales, into a limited space with no gaps and no wasted light? Phyllotaxis simply means the arrangement of plant organs, especially leaves around a stem. But what makes Phyllotaxis legendary is that plants keep choosing a very special spacing rule. They don't place each new leaf directly above the last, and they don't place it at a simple half turn like a clock. Instead, many plants place each new leaf at an angle of about 137.5 degrees. This is called the golden angle, and this single number is the reason spirals appear everywhere. Imagine you're placing dots on a circle. Each new dot is rotated from the previous one by the same angle. If you choose a simple angle like 90 degrees, the dots repeat. They form lines, clumps, gaps. But if you choose an angle that resists repetition, the dots fill space evenly. The golden angle is built from the golden ratio, approximately 1.618. And when plants use this angle, something remarkable happens. No matter how many leaves or seeds you add, the pattern stays evenly distributed. It's maximum packing with minimum conflict. Now we arrive at the famous signature. The spirals often come in Fibonacci numbers. In a sunflower, count the spirals winding left, then count the spirals winding right. You might see 34 and 55, or 55 and 89. In pine cones, you might see 8 and 13. In pineapples, 8, 13, 21 in different directions. These are Fibonacci numbers: 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89. But here's the key point. Plants are not doing math the way humans do math. They are following a growth rule, and Fibonacci structure appears as a consequence, like a shadow formed by the correct light. This pattern is not chosen for beauty. Beauty is a side effect. The real reason is efficiency. Leaves want maximum sunlight with minimal overlap. Seeds want maximum packing inside a circular head. Scales want maximum coverage and stability. Golden angle placement prevents new growth from landing in the shadow of older growth. It spreads organs out so each one gets space, light, airflow, and resources. Phyllotaxis is a silent engineering solution written directly into growth itself. So how does a plant actually do this? At the growing tip called the meristem, new leaf or seed buds form one by one. A key player here is a plant hormone called Auxin. Auxin flows and accumulates. Where Auxin concentrates, a new bud forms. But once a bud appears, it changes the local environment. It pushes Auxin away nearby like an invisible repulsion field. So new buds don't form too close to old ones. They form where there is space, where Auxin can build up again. This creates a self-organizing pattern. Each new part appears at the most available position, and the golden angle emerges as the best long-term spacing rule. No leader, no blueprint, just simple local rules producing global perfection. This is what scientists call emergence, a complex pattern arising from simple behavior. Just like bird flocks move as one body, Phyllotaxis looks like a coded design. But it isn't magic, it's nature, discovering the most stable solution in physics. Fill space evenly, avoid overlap, maximize exposure, minimize conflict, repeat without repeating. That's why this pattern appears across species and climates, because efficiency is universal. And this is why Phyllotaxis feels irresistible, because it feels like proof that nature has a hidden logic, that behind petals and leaves there is order. A simple plant becomes a window into mathematics not because plants worship numbers, but because numbers describe how reality optimizes itself. The golden ratio doesn't control the plant. The plant follows physical constraints, and the math appears like a fingerprint. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. The sunflower is not just a flower, it is a packing algorithm, a living demonstration of efficiency. The pinecone is not just wood and scales, it is a spiral record of growth. And the succulent rosette is not just beautiful, it is a solution to the problem of space. This is the geometric perfection of Phyllotaxis, where botany quietly becomes mathematics. If you want more moments where nature reveals its hidden logic, from bird flocks to leaf hydraulics to photosynthesis itself, subscribe and meet me in the patterns.